A chaotic brat out playing some games. I'm loud and proud and I don't give a fuck. Surviving in the fog, running from killers for fun. I'm a wild witch, baby, no dumb can tame this one. Yeah, I call it how I see it. I don't care if it's crude, and if you don't like it, you can kiss my ass too. I'll fix another gen while you're hiding in a nook, and I do it all while sporting a smirk. A brat, a wild witch on the run, surviving and thriving, no dog can tame this one. A brat, a wild witch on the run, I am your mother, you listen to me. Stop all that mansplaining, no one's listening. Tell me who gave you the permission to speak. I am your mother, you listen to me. I'll run 'em and I'll give 'em all hell. And if they doubt me, they doubt me, but I'll never fail. Cause I live for the fog and I live for the gain. And I do it all with fire in my veins. A brat, a wild witch on the run, surviving and thriving, no dog can tame this one. A brat, a wild witch on the run, surviving and thriving, no dog can tame this one. Dead by daylight may be my main, but I am always up to switch out the game. As long as I have friends by my side, I will try out any ride. I don't like trying out new games alone. It is a curse I must atone. But if the cards are dealt and the hand is right, I will always have friends by my side. A community of chaos full of love and light. A wild witch on the run, surviving and thriving, no dog can tame this one. A brat, a wild witch on the run, surviving and thriving, no dog can tame this one. Yeah, don't mess with this brat who ain't afraid to curse. My words can be venom, but my magic is worse. I'm never alone with friends at my side. Blessed with scary dog privilege, am I ride or die? It's better be an ally rather than become an enemy. I may do no harm, but I take no shit. Once you cross me, prepare for karma to hit. A brat, a wild witch on the run, surviving and thriving, no dog can tame this one. A brat, a wild witch on the run, surviving and thriving, no dog can tame this one. Now that you know me, welcome to my realm. Be blessed with fun and happiness abound. But heed my warning, as it is a clear one. Don't mess with the bratty witch, or you will be done. Done. every fall. Pet rises up, inspiring us all. A beacon of joy, a smile that heals, making us feel what's truly real. It's a beautiful streamer, hearts in the chat, spinning magic, where the good vibes are at. Every click feels like a spark in the sky. Can't look away, time's flying by. The game's alive, jumping pixels in the night. Every click feels like a spark in the sky. Can't look away, time's flying by.
Hello, everyone. I hope everyone has had a wonderful weekend so far, and happy Mother's Day to the mothers out there. It is Sunday, and it is time for Dungeons and Dragons. Slightly confused, but I figured out the issue with my closed caption is because it switched resources or what microphone it was supposed to be selected to. So I'm happy to have figured that out because closed captions have been nice despite their sketchy correct history. I don't know how else to say it. Because they haven't always been correct. Sometimes it's really fucked up. But it definitely is a day. I hope everyone has had a wonderful weekend so far. I was quite busy on Saturday with some errands and running around, and then this morning we were trying to get some things completed, and then the heat of the day just knocked us out and stopped us. It got too hot too quick. I want to see something. See if I can. Yep, it works. Nice, we got it working. At least I think. Awesome. All right, we're going to get switched on over to Discord. Get this party started.
She made your mouth, by the way.
So how's everybody's Sunday fun day been?
Worked on cleaning out the garage earlier.
Yeah, I was pretty much doing that shit this morning, and then it got way too hot too fast, and it was just like, nope, fuck this shit. Plus,
welcome back, Arrows.
Unfortunately, Dom has a family of wasps trying to live in his Bel Air, and of course, that was very close to the garage.
Did you take the flamethrower approach?
Not yet.
If I took a flamethrower to that Bel Air, you know how pissed my husband would be.
No. It wouldn't be that I'd be pissed. It'd be that you wouldn't be sitting there tonight.
If you take a paper bag and stack it full of plastic ones and crunch it up and hang it in the corner, they'll go away. They think it's another nest and they don't want to compete with it.
Yeah, I know. I need to attempt that one yet.
Insect logic is great.
The fucked up thing is I thought I had all the fucking nests found, and after the grapevine died, we'd be fine.
Yeah.
Apparently fucking not.
No barbarian has gotten violated yet.
I hate fucking wasps with a vengeance.
Well, it doesn't help that
The other day.
It doesn't help that you don't know if you're allergic to them or not.
Considering I got stung last year.
I thought you weren't going to be able to make it, Butterfly.
She is muted.
I saw. Hang on. My son has been choosing violence for going to sleep, and now he's still doing the same thing. So, that being said, I may have to step away for a minute and go put him back in bed again.
Oh, our youngest chose violence with Dom's dad yesterday.
All right, so where we last left off, you two had come back to Warhawk in the temple, telling you he had just seen somebody run past and you had something slipped in your pocket.
And I went, why the fuck my pocket?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, do you have pockets? You're a cat.
I'm not a cat. I'm a fire genasi.
Oh, wait. Never mind.
She used to be a cat. It's okay.
Yeah, that's right. I was a little bit...
To be fair,
eventually.
To be fair, I still have a pussy. Doesn't mean I am a pussy.
I apologize.
These are things. Hang on. Okay. Sorry, I have to get to the current notes of what's about to happen to you guys today.
Absolutely nothing.
That's fine. It's not like we're not missing someone.
So they slipped a ring, a bone ring, inscribed "Heavy is the hand that deals death to the godless." It's a hollowed out bone. And the only thing I have written after that is potentially owned by Asmodeus, Master of Nine Hells, Master of Pure Evil.
AKA Bane.
Well, I mean, you weren't far off, so... That being stated, I will let you take over roll from there, because apparently my children have been in my notebooks and I am missing pages.
Oh.
Oh no. How dare they touch the holy Bible?
Well, it just makes me wonder if I'm in the right Bible. I have more than one.
Fair.
But this one is missing pages, so one can only assume bad things have happened. Okay, let's see.
Yep.
Actually, I want to roll a check.
That's a daddy.
So I want.
Yeah,
Why
it
don't
is.
we go ahead and do all of our introductions while he's looking for the stuff?
I mean,
That
that
does work, too.
works.
Yes, that's Panda.
We'll go ahead and start with you
And
there,
Pet.
Warhawk.
I am Warhawk. I am a cleric.
I thought you just said a furry.
I heard fur cleric.
No. Now it's canon. He's a furry. Gotcha.
I mean, we had that discussion last week, so.
Yeah, see, he admits it now, though. Go ahead.
Let's. Okay, on your screen, it's me next. My name is Pet. I play the character Merker. I am a fire genasi sorcerer
Dad.
who dabbles in shadow magic and has a very low tolerance of stupidity.
Mommy can't do diapers right now, Artie.
Dom?
My name is Dom. I am a Asimar demon warlock. And I
By the
just
name-
like to fuck shit up.
By the name of
Fuck
Glenn
with people.
Greyhawk, by the way.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you know.
You got to put the fake name in there with the real name, damn it. Otherwise, they're gonna think your character is Dom.
Well, you know.
You have not proven you are Dom as a character. Miss Kodai?
My name is Kodais. My character's name is Ivy. She is a Shadar Kai huntress. She's a little on the goofy side.
A little?
Kind of a little bit stupid.
The door is an example.
Yeah, the door is a great example. The door is locked. Why is the door locked? Why is it locked now? It wasn't locked before. You locked the doors.
No, I was thinking about just fucking Spartaning the fucking door without checking if it was locked or not.
Oh, you mean whenever I just knocked my friend the fuck out with the door?
Yes!
Because she was drunk behind it?
Yeah?
Christ.
Alright.
Red, you are up next.
I am Big Red. I am Big Red. I play Asmar, drunk monk rogue.
By the name of Moonlight Blade.
Yes, Moonlight Blade.
Which is surprisingly fitting still, considering your evolution.
Yeah, well, I figured my name wouldn't ever change.
Hi, Butterfly. Would you like to go ahead and describe yourself?
I
And tell us-
There goes ADHD radio.
Come take a look.
Hang on. Hang on, we gotta have fun. Because somebody's late.
No Play-Doh.
Did he even say he was going to be late?
Nope.
I'm a autumn elf.
I'll just running a little late.
Okay.
Oh,
Bitch.
I'll be there in about 2 minutes.
Okay.
Stop. Former commander of the guard for the Autumn Village. Still finding my place in this group.
It's
In
okay.
the
Everybody's still
D
finding a place.
in this group or the session?
How? Oh no, I know my place in this group. I just mean that, like, Marisa is still finding her place in the group.
Thank you for the follow, Ellen Slate. I greatly appreciate it. Welcome to my hidden realm.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
right.
that's another thing I need to reinstall. Ow! Fuck! I just stabbed myself in the forehead.
What the fuck did
Probably
you
shouldn't
do
do
that for?
Yeah. So, next person.
Okay.
Ow.
We have done introductions where we got one person running behind, but it's okay. They're not here yet. So it doesn't really matter at this particular point in junction, but
Son of a bitch!
You don't have your character sheet? What'd you do?
No, I can't. I mean, I reinstalled my computer.
Okay.
Thank
my web browser, it took away all my bookmarks.
Thank you for the resub, Red. I greatly appreciate it.
Well,
I was trying to go through our chat to find that fucking link, and we have a very long chat from when I started.
Stop, please.
Hey, I found it.
okay. Well, that being said,
Is it the small children harassing you or the big
Yes,
child?
so
Small child harassing me, but it's the big child that needs to come change their butts.
Yeah, he's not doing anything else important.
the biggest child, yes. Well,
Okay. So, I wanted...
I don't remember it.
Is there a specific thing that I would roll to try and see if the ring is cursed? Or is that just you find out if you put it on thing?
I mean, you can use several ways of detecting that. You can use detect magic. If you have that spell, you can use arcane wisdom by doing an arcana check and see if you know what
Get
it
off
is.
me.
You
Go
can
to your
beat off
dad.
code ice.
I'll do detect magic. So that would be...
What are you detecting for? You're detecting to see if it's cursed?
Yes.
That is the specifics of your request, correct?
Yes.
Good. It is not cursed.
Okay. Arcana check?
Okay.
If it was cursed, Warhawk would already have it in his hands.
Right.
18. I mean,
he's not
fair.
wrong.
I'm...
Cursed.
To be fair, he
If it
was...
cursed, I would have put it in my mouth already.
He was trying to get me to put it on my hand before we ended last session.
That's what she said.
18 on Arcana check.
Okay. You know, it is indeed
Oh,
magical.
it's traumatized.
Oh, it's about to be.
It's about to be.
Fuck both of you.
It is magical.
Perfect
And,
timing.
You
The
know,
fuck,
it's
Red?
it's carrying an enchantment, but you can't tell what it is. But you know it has parameters for activating. That's about all you can tell.
Fucking hell. I don't know if I trust putting it on my hand, though.
What did you for a while
Put
then?
it on a stranger's hand.
Warhawk, come here. You're not with us. Go the fuck away.
Roll persuasion.
Not?
To be fair,
You want to try and
really...
No. Roll performance. You want to try and convince him to put it on his hand?
Do you
Oh,
really
fuck.
need to convince him, though?
Nat 20, nat 20.
No, unfortunately, I rolled average 12 total for performance.
Okay, so you get to do a insight save to see, unless you want to put the ring on. Go ahead and tell him how you would do it, and then he can roll. Unless he's willing to put the ring on.
Persuasion. I kind of walk up to Warhawk and I'm like, this is actually a very nice ring. It kind of blends, or it complements the color of your fur, and I don't think it's gonna fit my hand. I think it. You're a fur bog.
A furbog.
Furbog.
A fire creature.
Well, he did say he was a furry, so I'm sticking with the fur aspect.
All right.
And I think it's your size. Like, you should try it on.
I'm gonna look at the ring, look at you, look at the ring again, and what do I have to do to...
All you gotta do is roll insight to see if you beat it.
Oh no.
Just beat it.
Fuck.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 6.
Okay, what's your modifier? Hopefully it's 7.
It's not.
Oh, it's 4 plus 2, 6.
Okay. So, you do believe her that it would indeed look great on you. And you slide the ring on. As the ring passes over the first knuckle of your finger, it shrinks
Good night.
tight.
Go
to
ahead and
fit.
turn the TV off.
You feel no other effects.
Give me a hug.
And
Good night.
nothing else happens at this time.
I try
Nah.
to take the ring off.
It immediately, as you pulls on it, goes back to its normal size and slides right off your finger.
I kind of tilt my head and I'm like, I wonder if that would work as a cock ring too, if it sizes itself.
So, as
I
the
then-
rest of the party-
I just want to pluck it. I'm gonna pluck it from his fingers again and walk away.
we lost somebody. Where'd he go? He was in here. Where is Zero?
Zero's in here. He's on my screen.
I'm here.
Why
Yeah, he's here.
Okay.
He's here, but he's muted.
It's because of how you have. It's because of.
Dom is missing.
That's because of how you have your screen. Because you have it zoomed in on you, and
Oh,
you.
crap. Okay.
There you go.
Hang on. We can fix this.
Are you
Oh,
sure?
shit, we don't need me that big. Nobody needs that. That's okay.
look at-
1 sec.
Look at that ugliness.
Okay. While you figured that out, I just pluck the ring back and walk away.
There we go. Jesus.
And with the impression that obviously nothing happened when he put it on, I'll just put it on.
Okay. As you slide the ring onto your finger, it also shrinks to fit. Nothing happens at this time.
Okay.
Which finger did you put it on, by the way?
My ring finger.
Okay.
Which hand?
It matters.
It matters?
It does. Which hand?
My left hand.
Perfect. Thank you.
No consequences.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that now because my instinct is to put it on this hand.
What's that song? The
If you like it.
Consequences?
Yep.
Chasing me
Anyways.
right now.
So, we're gonna. As you look down the road, you notice that the rest of the party is now approaching with a very senile-looking old woman, who is just intent on telling them about how she lost a cat in the library.
Aw.
That's why if she's still walking slow, she's being carried by me.
Oh no, she's been being carried the whole time,
Okay, good.
but she's still just shuffling her feet like she's still walking. Anyway, that was the third cat that I lost in the library. That happens to. We really have to do something about those death flowers. There's just too many. Maybe we should go to slime cubes.
Interesting.
Are we home yet?
We're not going home. We're going to the church.
Is it the end of the week already? How long was I in there? Oh yeah, you needed me to read something. What, your prophecy? No, I'm not a fortune teller.
Nope,
No.
just a blood message.
Oh, a blood message. Okay. You all have met. You're all hearing this whole thing at this point.
I'm just
The
walking
senile-
past and straight in the door.
Okay. Just go straight in. Cool.
And I drop her pointer, head towards that. What's that say?
She looks up. Her eyes begin scrolling slowly across the message, widening. the longer she sits and reads it, as the color begins to drain from her face. Did you write this?
Nope. Someone murdered the priestess here and left that here. What's it say?
Squirrel.
May the screams of the innocent show the false prophecy of a fake god. Where were you to protect her, you false prophet? The king returns. Long live Asmodeus.
So Asmodeus wants to die. Fantastic.
Yeah, she looks at you. You want to kill. You think you can kill Asmodeus?
We'll see.
Visibly shaken, she takes a seat. And she asks just one question. Did she still have her eyes?
Did who still have whose eyes?
The priestess.
No.
Oh no.
Why?
Has she come back yet?
No, I left her lying in the room, covered in a blanket.
Hey, Warhawk.
Yeah, I know. I was waiting for that one.
She come back yet?
I'm not there.
You are there. You're all at the church.
I just said I'll be right back. I had to go get something.
Okay. Yes, you are all at the church.
Yeah.
Oh no.
She got up, and I used a few spells. Now she's down.
What do you mean my priestess is down?
Oh, she came back to life.
What did you do to my priestess?
Mean my priestess?
I think we're confusing backstories now.
Yeah, I think he's...
You worship Tyr?
Warhawk.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So same church.
Okay.
I didn't know that one.
Okay. So he asked you, what you did to her, and you told him she came back to life, and then I killed her. Essentially.
I mean, she was a zombie. She wasn't responding.
She goes,
Was it a
"Oh, no.
quick and easy
Then I
death?
heard a voice.
It's happening again.
What's happening again?
The same way. She starts scanning all of your hands and her eyes. She just loses what remaining color is left in her face when she sees the ring on your hand. You accepted it.
Accepted what? Someone slipped this into my pocket.
Somebody's married.
Technically, yes. He's over there. Gonna get married.
She looks at you and she goes, "No, not married. That requires the full ritual. That's an accepting of an engagement proposal."
Question. Does it?
Yeah, I got a question on that one too.
Yeah,
Is it
like-
the ring moment or the person that, or anyone that puts it on now.
The person that puts it on that specific finger.
Fuck.
Okay.
To be fair, Warhawk never clarified which finger he put it on.
bottom of
Well, I
it.
know what theater he's not declaring.
Hello, bro. How are you?
Good night. Nope.
I don't know exactly what you're talking about. All of a sudden, someone slip past us and put something in my pocket, and this is what it was.
But you didn't see them.
Codice did.
So,
I did.
I'm gonna need a will save.
Hey, how do I do that?
It's going to be a Constitution. So roll
Constitution
plus your
save?
Constitution modifier.
Constitution. 13.
I'm sorry, you needed a 14 to beat this roll.
Son of a bitch!
It's okay. I thought it was gonna fail. I rolled a 13 and I had a +1 on this spell.
Mine was a 10
really?
with a +3.
shit.
The glyph on the wall begins to glow and burn down. And as it does, the ring begins to glow. A brilliant orange. And it seems to cinch just a little bit tighter. But that's all you notice for now.
I feel the tightness and I kind of look down at my finger and I just kind of go, what the fuck? It got tighter. Why is it glowing?
The old lady's eyes begin to wander. It started.
What started?
The end is happening all over again, isn't it? I've been here before. I may be senile. Time works very differently in the library. She pulls a stone out. I'm not in the library. As she focuses and rubs the stone, the once textured top, the one that matches in your pocket, worn smooth from years of anxious rubbing. It's happening again.
Please, Thomas,
The beast.
tell us what precisely.
The beast is coming back. It ended everything last time. I was stuck in the void in the dark for a long time. So long. Seems like something snapped in her as she just begins muttering to herself, less logically, very circular thinking, as she begins to wander towards the street.
Marista's going to walk off with her,
I
to comfort her at least a little and see if she can find out anything else about it without pushing the lady any further.
As you approach behind her, she whips around quickly and places her hand on your chest.
Ooh.
Broken soul.
See, that
Yes.
using Kai to sharpen the point of the arrow probably helps.
Did you find him? Did you find the truth?
Some.
Very well. Give the true king the regards. But make haste. She turns to you, all of you. Her eyes begin to roll back in her head, and her body goes limp.
I reach out
Looks
to
up
catch
again. Her eyes are no longer her own.
Oh.
In exchange, the pupils have turned blood red and become sunken and black.
They
A
got
choice, my fair party. beginning of all. Which way you go will choose who falls. Make haste to the forest and let them know the king has been found. Or follow him to Death Mountain as the city burns to the ground. You can stop the Colosseum. You could stop the Great War. Or you can stop these walls from falling as they have before. But one choice is all you get to make. Pick one route and seal the other's fates. Welcome to the game that leads to the end before my great beasts ravage again. Hello, dear, she says, looking at you. Thank you for accepting the proposal. I feel it'll be quite lovely in a blood-red dress. She looks at her hands. This puppet's quite old. She knows so much about so many things. Unfortunately for you, I can't let a seer survive. Disintegrate. The woman falls to ash in front of you, a victim of her own power and her own spell.
They got her.
Can I cast Revivify?
I shouldn't have made her leave that room.
On what?
Oh, true, she's dust.
She's gone.
We need to get to the elves.
So, my party, a decision must be made. Do you stop the Colosseum? Do you go after the Great King? Or do you go warn the elves the Winter King is not who he says he is? And the true king has ran up into Death Mountain to avoid the purple worms of the desert.
We need to
and
go
his
after the true king.
attackers.
We need to inform the elves first. The false
We cannot.
Winter King is there.
Technically, we can do both. I'm give a little come here, pss, 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 pss. But instead of calling a cat, I am in fact calling my bat.
Bat flutters over, hangs from the underside of a candelabra.
Schnookums, get down here.
Loyal as the day you got it. It lands in front of you.
You are the bestest of boys. I need you to send a message. And I kind of mentioned, hey, paper, quill, chop chop.
You gonna make it over there, Big Red? Jesus Christ.
I didn't even know what that was. I thought he was like freaking just gasping for air.
I couldn't tell if he was gasping, sneezing, coughing.
The way it sounded in my headset, it sounded like a
Choking one
cat
out.
gagging on a hairball.
That was like episodes ago.
It's me.
Jesus.
I look at Ivy. How do you expect them to understand that they need to read this and trust it?
Easy. We have multiple people that
I'll
they
find
do
it.
trust. We need multiple signatures. Sign in blood if we have to.
Not my first time.
I'll sign with my seal.
So, due to the size of the creature, you have 10 words. You have a scroll that you can put 10 words on, sign and seal it.
Okay.
I'll put
What are
my
your
seal
10
on
words?
False Winter King. What else do we want to put?
Skinwalker.
Skinwalker?
Winter King among you, real king in Death Mountain.
How about
I'd want to
Winter
make sure they
King?
know there are skinwalkers because it's not just the Winter King.
Danger. Skinwalkers, Winter King. Period. And then do Winter King at Death Mountain.
I don't think we want to give
even put the
information on
app.
where he is.
Okay, so I think we can easily just do it as Winter King is false.
Skinwalkers among you.
Skinwalkers among you. And then that gives us space for signatures and stamp or your seal.
I'll do the seal so that that's my signature on it.
Okay. So
what do we say?
I just don't think it's wise to tell them where the Winter King is in case it's intercepted.
Yeah, Winter King is false. Skinwalkers among you.
Okay. And who are you sending this to?
It's gonna have to be someone that Murray's trusts.
Marisa, give me a history check. Who would you trust beyond all measure?
Sorry, give me a second. I didn't have my dice out. I know.
Don't have a character sheet, don't have your dice.
Oh.
I mean, at least you had a good chair.
She made it one time.
Did I? I rolled a 19. I don't know what my history is. I'm still struggling to get signed into it.
Okay.
What stat does it go off of?
History.
Wisdom?
Yeah, well,
No,
yeah, wisdom modifier.
History is intelligence.
Okay, so intelligence.
Yeah, my bad.
I think I have a +2 in that.
Well, I'm pretty sure I put you into Roll20. If not, I put you in D&D Beyond for building.
Thank you. I'm having it send me my password now.
Yeah, I put you in D&D Beyond because that's where I build most of my characters.
Where I've done all.
I have made something very, very evil. It'll be magical when he's here. I'm so prepared for him.
Liliana?
When who's here?
Oh, he'll find out.
No, I won't. Walk away.
If you survive that long, you'll figure it out.
If you're talking about Zerbs, he's not even a part of this server, so good luck.
Oh no. No, this is a former monster you fought before that was brought back to his full potential.
Not my brain hearing a former monster we fucked before.
Well, I mean,
Not that
Warhawk
type of
was sending
story.
plenty of Warhawk was sending plenty of imagery like that the last couple days.
Oh dear God.
Thunderdome, sir. Thunderdome. Anyways, so you send off the letter. We'll just go off the 19. So,
okay,
there was a captain of the watch that you trusted, named Aaron.
And
Arianye.
Alright.
Because I know Codice is writing it down.
I didn't catch it. I was so close.
Arianye. Arian.
Okay.
And the only other person you truly trusted
was my dad, and he's dead. And the other
Correct.
captain, who also is dead, who, you know, had this really nice blade that somebody decided to just fuck off.
Is there a Winter Queen?
If so, I'd suspect she would be just as under that power, because they would want anybody that's truly close and would be able to recognize little things.
So, you send off a letter to the Great Forests. So you choose now. Do you chase after the Great King into the Death Mountains? Or do you try and stop the games?
He said to say hello to the Great King. I'm going after the the True King.
Do you go with her?
Guys, she told me before that thing took over her to say hello to the True King for her. That tells me that that's the direction we need to go.
But how sure can you trust that? You can never trust them.
Technically, before the eyes rolled fully back, I trust it more than.
Can we even stop this Colosseum?
I mean, we already hindered it drastically by taking out the fireworks, so.
That's only the celebration. That doesn't actually stop the slaughter.
No.
I said we stopped it. I said we just hindered it.
Hey, DM.
Mm-hmm.
Do I, seeing as her and I are like spiritually connected, can I feel her feelings?
Yeah. You both can feel each other's feelings.
I'm trusting it. I'm going. I got an 18. I'm trusting it.
Hang on. I trust you. You're a part of me, but I trust you.
I trust the feeling that she has that we should go chase down the
You're
real
trusting
king.
her instinct is the term you're looking for.
Yes, that's it. Sorry, I'm a full bottle deep right now.
Yep, it's okay. You should probably use a flared base.
It is flared.
Well, fair enough. Use the whole bottle if you want to then.
And that's why it disappeared.
So, we're going after the True King. Well, two of you.
At least two of us.
I am too, but before I leave, I'm gonna take whatever's left of the pre-system barrier.
And I will give last rites.
As you open the door where the priestess body was laying, all that's there now is a blood-stained sheet. And ash.
Oh.
I just look at me like you had one job.
I mean, her body was still there when I left. Oh, that's a giant ass fucking spider.
What the fuck?
Initiative.
Hang on, let me get a picture of this fucker.
You just moved in there and you already have a pet?
Right? Can you imagine if this was in the van and that happened? We would just hear just like scrambling shit flying everywhere.
You say that, and I literally saw a TikTok today of some girl out riding a motorcycle. She saw a spider crawl in her helmet. She freaked. All of that, she's pulled over. She's flinging off gloves, helmet, fucking. Just like, damn.
Oh, that's small. That's a nice little spider.
Yeah, that's a small thing.
Oh, it's not poisonous. You're fine.
It looks like a little
Garden spider.
Yeah.
It's just a little orb weaver. You're all right.
Lay down.
No, he might be a jumping spider, honestly.
I was gonna say, he looks like a little dumping spider.
He's just a little guy that's gonna eat
Big
a
enough
fly.
for an orb weaver.
Either way,
For most
I need
species.
a full party to make a decision which way we're going.
The ashes. Can I indicate if it was her or not? If her body is disintegrated or not?
No. It's just ashes.
She's gone.
I agree to go after the True King, but I think we need to stop at the blacksmith.
Yes, I was going to say the same thing. I want to stop at the blacksmith.
Oh yeah,
I gotta stop at the bar.
Yes. After the blacksmith.
Before the blacksmith. I don't care.
I'm going after.
You
Just
okay?
Fucking go, goddammit.
Okay. As you leave the church, a bunch of the guards have come to secure the building and search it over on orders of the upper royalty. Great. A mage walks up and casts arcane lock on the door. Nothing will go in or out, he says. As he looks at you as you all pass, he looks at two of you. He looks at Warhawk and Moonlight. Thank you for your attempts to rectify what was wronged here.
This temple needs to be properly cleansed and re-blessed. It's been desecrated.
Unfortunately, it's not the only temple that's been desecrated this day.
Which others?
All of them.
All the priestesses have been.
All the priests, priestesses, and the archmage were all taken down.
Oh, that's a power play.
I would suggest, given the circumstances and how heavily and threatful this power is, that the Colosseum's events must be stopped temporarily, at least until things can be better rectified.
Fortunately, I have no say there. I just have say in all things that are magically affecting the city.
Not,
And right now, one of the biggest.
Say, but what we do is we make the little steps we can to stop it. We have other things we have to do. You are here. Do what you can, please. It needs stopped.
I will pass words where I can. But unfortunately, as a court mage, there's only as far as I can go. But even the king hasn't been listening to me as of late.
At
Maybe
this
the
point,
king might not be the king. There are skinwalkers among us. Who knows where all they are?
Are they changing? No.
at this point, anything that would drive more people to come here is even much more of a risk.
Your ear. Marisa, he leans past your ear and goes, "Careful where you say those words. If that's true, the wrong person hears it, heads get removed for heresy." But skinwalkers haven't been seen too often around here. Doppelgangers, those are more common. But those are so much harder to infiltrate. But unfortunately, we must seal these grounds. So I must ask you to walk on and walk carefully. The nights have just gotten more dangerous. Codice, Pet.
Yes.
Need both of you to roll a history check.
$18.
Pussy dice don't fail me now.
They always do.
16.
So, Pet, you are the only one that remembers. As you were leaving, it caught just the tip of your eye. A symbol of the bastardized sigil of Tyr on the top corner of the door as you were leaving the temple where you tried to revive Stick. Same one that you've seen on the Goblin Warriors. The same one that was painted on the wall in the priestess's blood. You realize now, you two were the last to speak to him. It's your choice whether you pass this knowledge, but it is something you wear now.
I relay the information.
Yeah. Do you relay it to the party or the guards behind you?
To the party.
You can, and you said you all were going to the blacksmiths again, correct?
Bar.
The bar?
I swear to God.
I'm going to the blacksmith.
I'm just thinking, like, they have those high-tech water bottles now that tell you when to take a drink and how much you drink. There needs to be some version in this game for you just filled with fucking alcohol.
I already have one.
He has to keep a timer on it because if he does it, he starts taking con issues.
Yeah,
oh dear God.
So, well, I mean, that's what happens when you're a heavy alcoholic. As you walk past to go up the 2 blocks, he goes right to walk into the tavern. And you're back at the forge with the broken door. Oh wait, no, you only used mending on the scroll. So yes, the door is still broken.
To be fair though, I did give her money.
So the rest of you that weren't there walk up onto the forge that you once knew. There are now broken weapons scattered all across the ground, and the door is broken.
Oh shit, is she okay?
What the fuck happened here?
I'm gonna rush towards the door to make sure she's okay.
She's fine.
I kind of just do the small, like, fucking head drop and just point at Ivy going, she broke the fucking door, instead of checking if it was locked.
Left her undefended with her door like that?
To be fair, I paid
To be
her,
fair.
and to be fair, I look at her and go, I paid to replace the door. I put her in. I tucked her in. She was drunk off her ass before I knocked the door down.
And hit her with it?
Yeah. So, do you push the door ajar and go in?
Yes.
Yes. Checking to see if she's conscious yet.
So who went in first?
Go dice.
Okay. Hey, Kodash, does a 14 hit?
Oh, fuck.
It does not.
Okay. As you walk in the door, a bolt slams into the wall next to your head as she drunkenly screams, I knew you'd come back after breaking my door.
Warn ya.
She's very drunk still.
I go, it's okay, sweet potato.
As she's
and I
reloading another bolt.
I like we put it down, and I just kind of gently grab it, put it down, and I want to pick her up, and then put her back in bed.
God, is there any spell to like just
push the cross bolt down? Oh, thank God she rolled high. She barely misses her foot as she discharges it into the floor.
Welcome back, bro.
And starts stumbling towards the bed, dropping the entire quiver of bolts onto the ground as they scatter, clinking and clanging their way across. As she falls into bed, all you hear is, now about those pirates. As she begins to snore loudly again, after being placed back into bed.
Is there any spell just out of curiosity to fucking sober her up.
Yes.
Is there any spell to see what her dreams are?
Wouldn't it be purification?
Yeah, you have 3 people that can cast it.
I need someone to cast purification.
Well, Moonlight's not with us.
So you have 2 people.
Be Warhawk and
I think
Break
I
in 50
can.
seconds.
Let me check my list. Which one did we need?
You're a cleric.
Purification.
It's a base level cleric spell, unless you chose Death Domain.
No, I'm an artificer.
No, I'm talking to Warhawk.
Oh. What was the spell?
Purify.
The only spell I have is purify food and drink.
That's purify.
That's
Oh,
purify.
then
I can cast it.
I cast purify on her.
You place your hand out and go, I'm not sure this will work, but we'll give it a shot. A white, brilliant sparkle erupts from your hand, covering her from stem to stern. Tickle, 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 tickle. You watch the sick feeling fade from her face as she is now resting peacefully unconscious in the bed.
at least we don't have to worry about her possibly shooting you anymore.
True.
For
True.
now.
True.
Barbarian.
This guy is slowly growing closer and closer to me.
You're what?
The spider.
Spider.
Oh God.
Yeah. Now he's
It
just
pro-
staring at me.
He just
He
wants
probably
pets.
he probably sees all the cobwebs in your ears.
I mean, I
So,
keep my hand up.
what did you need here? Is there anything else you would like to do with the shop? Fix the door, perhaps.
I suppose I could fucking mend the door. God damn it!
Is there anything else you needed while you were here, or I'll kick over to Red?
Wanted to warn her was my initial thought, and then see if we could get any more gear for the trip.
I want to see
But
if
if-
I can upgrade my blades.
But I refuse to wake her up. That's a Kodai's problem.
Mm-hmm.
I like how I'm the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Since day
You
one.
broke her door. You get to fuck with that.
Nope.
I'm gonna sit back here where it's safe and she can't hit me with anything she throws. Have fun.
To be fair, just as like we use Maurice to contact the Elven, we use you to deal with the frickin' Forge person.
That's fair.
Guys, I have a problem.
I kind of.
My coffee's gone.
Your coffee's gone?
I,
Why are you drinking coffee this fucking late at night? You fucking sociopath.
I had
Because it's
2
probably
and a half
decaf.
hours of sleep.
Okay.
2 and a half.
Ad breaks over in 28 seconds. I just need to know if there's anything else you're doing before I kick over to Red.
no.
Well, besides
If
Kodai's
Kodai's
attempting to
waking
wake
I
her.
guess I'm
No.
gonna have to go try to wake her. God damn it, this is not gonna be nice.
The-
Kodai, any injuries I get, I'm Kodai's Ivy, any injuries I get, I'm putting on you.
How do you try and wake her?
To be fair, he was originally on my computer screen before he jumped onto my lamp. Now he's underneath my fucking desk.
Fuck. Kodai, what was her name?
Are you telling me you forgot my bestie's name?
Why do you
No,
think
I'm
we
telling
make you deal with her?
The player forgot the fucking character's name.
You know what's really great is she's supposed to be my best friend, and I'm pretty sure her name is in the first part of one of my books, and I don't know where it's at, and I also don't remember her name.
It's Flex.
There's a fucking
Give me
look
a
on
second.
Panda's face.
I'm sorry to have to disturb your rest.
Give me a second.
One.
Yeah.
Shame,
I gotta look for it.
shame, go dice. Don't
We
even know
are
your own
in
best
need
friend's
of your
name.
assistance.
Oh, Ariana.
Miss Ariana, you did such great work with my dad's armor. Could you, by chance, help me with some blades?
So you just yell? Yeah, that doesn't do a thing.
No. Yeah, I'm not touching her. I'm scared too. I'm gonna shove Ivy at her and close the door behind her.
Well, I mean, you're all in one big room.
Oh, it's only one room? We can't
Yes.
close the door. Ivy fucking broke it. Okay.
I look at her and I look back at Ariana. I'm like, fine, I'll wake her up. And I go, wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey, and I just kind of gently shake her and pat her head to get her to wake up.
Okay. So remember when I told you I made a character sheet?
You didn't?
Mm-hmm. Hang on.
Remember when I told you I could sign on and get my character sheet?
You didn't?
No, I signed on.
Okay.
I forgot that it was saved to the browser, so when I uninstalled the browser, I uninstalled that too.
It should have saved to the... In
Nope,
Beyond,
it
it should... Yeah, if
it's
you
not
go...
in Beyond. It was on that
Oh,
fucking Dungeon Master Vault thing you sent me. I should have done it in Beyond. But...
Oh yeah, you couldn't access what you needed in Beyond.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Okay,
because unfortunately we have to purchase all of the fucking books to be able to make sure we do everything right.
Yeah.
So I have to...
Anyways,
Although to be fair, if the DM ran the game through Beyond and
We
had
could
all
all
the
use
books
his
on
book.
there, we can all use the book.
well, you know the best part about that? So on my profile, there's a thing called Throne. All the books for Beyond are on my throne.
Bet.
All digital copies.
However,
that doesn't help us right now, but I'm just saying. There's also I think at one point there was a joking Princess Peach outfit in there too for a stream.
So if it's gotten for you, you'll wear it?
Oh yeah. Good luck. It's gonna horrify all of you. It's really
I
good.
won't watch. It's okay. I will just skip that stream.
But anyways, Kodites, I need you to make a dex save. Because she came up and tried to grab you.
Whew. Thank God for that 19 plus. That'd be 23.
Well, she rolled a 7, so you're fine. As she goes to reach up for your throat, coming out of what's clearly a nightmare, you avoid the hands, push her against the wall.
Giggity.
And just no.
That does seem like something Ivy would do. No.
She blinks her eyes a few times, realizes what's going on here. Rubs your face, sits up. Oh God. Well, I don't have a hangover, so that's a bonus. She looks and sees everybody in her house. Looks at the broken door. What in the fuck nuggets happened to my door?
I point at Ivy.
Yeah, we're all pointing at Ivy.
Apparently, due to your drunken rage, you broke your door.
No, she didn't break the door, Warhawk. Ivy.
No, roll performance on that. Let's see if she believes you.
Wouldn't it be just managed to
sitting here thinking, nah.
I love how all of us are putting it at Ivy, and Warhawk's just like, well, it was because of you.
19.
19?
Yeah, it was because of you.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Insight.
Oh, oops.
Oh, we get to do my favorite thing in the world. It's a push. Heads or tails, sir?
Tails.
We can never see it.
It's a heads.
No, I can see its heads.
She doesn't believe you.
Good.
That's what I heard.
I kind of just backhand him in the chest, going, fucking dumbass.
Looks at you and goes, naughty. Shouldn't lie to people.
Sorry, we can't take him anywhere.
At least he's housebroken.
Is he though?
I mean, better than you like.
She goes, well, I'm glad the armor fit.
I just take a moment and I walk into her kitchen and I grab the scroll and I guess a muffin if she has one and bring it to her for something to eat.
As you walk into her kitchen, you notice that there is a scroll, a sandwich, and a pile of gold, all sitting on a plate.
Right by her table. What she needs is a
Yeah,
drink.
but she doesn't have the scroll.
No, the one Kodai wrote that admitted she broke the door.
Yeah, I'm talking about the one that we resealed.
Oh.
It's still sitting next to the plate.
Okay.
But
never mind that.
Is there something you guys needed while you're all in my house?
I go first. While we talk, here's your sandwich and drink that I prepared for you preemptively when I broke your door down and put you in bed the first time.
Oh, God. She looks at you and goes, so you finally admitted it and took me to bed?
Mike, trust me, honey, a night with me would be unforgettable. You would know if I took you to bed.
She goes, I don't know. With my line of work, I think I have a lot stronger fingers.
Well, you're gonna need something strong to deal with the rest of the news that we have for you.
Oh, lovely.
And I was just gonna be like, I'll go through this spiel about like everything that's happened in town, how all the churches have been desecrated, how we permanently lost Stick, what's going on with the Elven and needing to find the true king, and yeah, Kodais got worried, opened her scroll and read it.
He just throws that in as a side note, and Kodai's got worried, opened her letter, and read it.
2 questions about spilling your guts about everything that's happened. 1, did you let her know that the Winter King is a Doppler? And 2, do you tell her about what's on your hand?
I did not tell about the hand.
Yes.
Kodais, do you trust her?
Yes.
Yes, I tell her about the Doppler.
Yes, about the Doppler.
Okay. She takes in all of this, all while staring at the door, then looking at Kodais, then looking at the scroll, then looking at Kodais, and back at the door. She walks over, puts her hand on it, casts Mend, shuts the door, You saw nothing. This is the first time you've seen her look at you with what looks like anger behind her eyes. You never opened that scroll. You need to understand, what you saw, you never saw. My business is my own. And while I trust you, there are certain things that have to be done that are out of my hands. Because you are my friend, and I trust you. And I'm glad you have this information for me. But what's started can't be stopped, even if I wanted to.
I look at her and I go, I feel like you have a lot more information
Roll insight.
than what we have. Oh, shit. That's a dirty 20.
But did we ever tell her about the quote-unquote expected results of the Coliseum fight?
I don't think so.
With that roll, you can tell that there is a lot of fear behind the anger when she is speaking to you. She is terrified to death of something.
And she doesn't want you involved, probably because of your friendship.
I look at her. I go, I kind of squish her face in between my hands and go, I'm already far more involved than I should be. There's nothing you can do to get me out of this. Please just tell me what I need to know. I know you are scared, and then I go and hug her, and I go, your fear is
valid,
rightfully earned, but neither you or I are in this alone.
Need you to roll performance on that. See if she believes you.
That would be a 18.
She looks at you. Tears begin to well up in her eyes. Goes, God, you're fucking stupid. Don't get involved with this.
It's too late.
You don't know who he is.
If you're, I look at her and go, if you're referring to a certain, how shall I say it? I won't say his name, but Master of Hell and Master of Pure Evil, we're already there. We got both feet stuck in the mud. We ain't getting out of this.
And we're already aware of the true reason for the gigantic Coliseum fight.
We already know the reason behind the fight. What it's actually going to do.
Fight's just the tip of the iceberg. It's so much worse. You don't know who the Master of Games is, do you?
Loki?
I have a feeling it's Asmodeus.
She begins to shift uncomfortably in her chair. You can tell there's massive, massive trauma. Locked behind things she wishes she could scream, but she can't. She physically can't.
I look at her and go, I get the feeling that this isn't something that you can physically say out loud. If I find a way, would you be willing to let me see what you can't say?
As she tries to give you an answer, she begins to look nervously at the wall, looks back at you, and looks at the wall again. I can't answer that.
I turn and look at the spot of the wall that she keeps looking at.
I want to investigate the wall.
Damn fucking straight.
Give me perception checks. Or what checks do you want to use?
If you guys are doing perception, I'm gonna do an detect magic.
If you have,
well, no.
Well, one could-
Specifically, I'm looking for any magic that was placed that isn't hers.
Oh, I can search for Arcana then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we've got perception, arcana, and detect magic that isn't hers, and I've got a 17 plus 5, so
22.
22. Yeah.
15
I have
19.
I have a 24 on the Arcana check.
Pat, you notice that there is a glyph of warding under a layer of paint on that wall. You don't know what spell is attached to it, but it is active.
I look back at her and I kind of just nod my head in the direction towards the ward and go, yours?
No, wasn't my first choice in color, but the city guard kind of sold me on it.
I have a feeling that ward's not hers. Someone else put that fucking ward there.
Someone who works for the city.
Someone who wants her to keep her tongue shut.
I hug her and say, noted.
Is there anything you guys needed from my shop? I have a lot of work to do today.
I needed a good blade.
No. Where is it?
Hello? What is happening here? Can we finish
Panda?
loading? Yes.
Sometime this week, I will need your help going through and recreating that character.
Shame.
Or we can just like completely kill her off and start over, but I don't have the character sheet, so.
We'll just rebuild it. It's not a big deal. She goes, I've kind of been ravaged for blades. I don't have much left. I have some daggers. I have some long swords. But nothing too extravagant other than one ornate rapier that a guard captain didn't come back for. And of course, she looks at the core two-handed blade on the wall. I have his weapon. But unfortunately, most of what I have has been taken.
All right. Can I look through your daggers?
She places in front of you 2 iron daggers, 2 steel daggers, and 1 ornate dagger.
Oh, that's a pretty knife.
Any of them?
Roll history on it there, Warhawk.
History. 19.
You know this dagger. You've been stabbed with it before.
Why does that dagger look so familiar? Why does my side hurt when I look at it?
It seems like it's something very familiar that was once carried around you for a long time.
I pick it up.
Oh, my sweet summer child, you will never learn, do you?
No.
So
That's
you're
why.
by the blade of the hunt. Six dagger that did healing damage instead of actual damage.
I would have recognized it too. Because that was from the captain that I respected prior.
So yes.
I would like to buy this one back, please.
Which one? The one he just touched?
Dagger. Yeah.
That you can't get
because he
the
just
cursed item that's bound to him?
Yeah. I'll get that from you one of these days.
Is that a threat or a promise?
She looks at you. Well,
I
now
still
you
owe
have
you
to buy
for a
that.
fireball.
Can I just cast remove curse on it?
You could.
Or at least you can try.
But if I do cast remove curse, will that?
It'll take away the healing properties.
You never know till you try.
Okay, I cast remove curse.
Hold, please.
That, please.
Warhawk doesn't listen.
That was a very special blade.
That he's about to make trash.
That you're about to turn into trash.
Well,
you see Marista's hand just sitting there resting on her own hilt, just very angrily holding it.
The others then.
As you touch the blade and use remove curse, you feel its hold on you break, but it is still very much a cursed item.
Okay. Okay, so I'm fine, but that thing is still cursed.
As soon as you cast it, you are able to drop it to the floor.
I will buy it. How much? I understand this is not the way to go into bartering.
She looks at you. 5 gold.
I give her the 10 I have.
Okay. She touched the blade?
Yes.
Okay. As you touch the blade, you feel it bond with you. It is now attuned to you. And only removing the curse will allow you to take it off. Do you remember this? Do you have something to write down the stats for it?
Code Ice.
I'm pretty sure Codex has the stats written down for it.
I have it written down on a different notebook.
Okay.
Just give me 2 seconds.
But
I just need to find a pen.
Pen, apple pen.
No flashlight. No cards. No pen.
No and pineapple apple pen.
Look, today has been a very rough day. Very, very. Fuck, where the hell's my pens?
You want to borrow mine?
I found it. Okay. Pencil. I'm ready.
Okay. Could you have it, or do you want me to find it
down?
Okay.
You said I've already got a new thing.
Okay. So it is the same as the standard. It is 1d4 plus 2. It is a plus 2 dagger. Okay. So every roll, you get plus 2 on top of your bonuses for that dagger. When you harvest meat, it doubles what you would get. And it must be meat. for the harvest effect to work. Okay? And instead of doing damage, it heals. Its weight is 2 pounds. Right. That being stated, is there anything else anybody needs?
Nope. Thank you very much for this. I thought it was long.
Do you have anything fun for me?
She walks up, puts her forehead to your forehead, grabs your ass, and says, maybe.
I knew he was gonna come out so kinky with that.
She goes, I have nothing else I can give you at this time. But I feel like something dangerous is about to start happening all around us, and this may be the last time we talk. So travel safe. Live strong. And no matter what happens, don't fail.
Wow, like I have any control.
Nope.
Thank you for your restoration of 2 very important things to me.
She goes, if there's nothing more, tears are in her eyes. Have fun on your adventure. She turns and opens the door.
I'm gonna head to the bar now.
As you all leave, we're gonna kick over to Big Red in the bar.
It's a destruction of Warhawk.
Big Red, as you walk into the bar, you notice it's quite a bit more lively, but not your normal patrons that would be in there. There is a lot of monsters when you open the door. All of them wearing champion necklaces.
I display my necklace.
Okay.
And I walk to the bar.
Okay. As you get up to the bar, the bartender looks at you, looks at the necklace. The fuck kind of monster are you?
The kind that wants a drink.
Oh, it's traumatized.
You know, that was perfectly timed for him saying, I want a drink. Oh, it's traumatized. Yeah? What would you like? Let me see what I got for you.
What you got that strong?
And now we
goes. He goes, I have some Bufo, some Applejack. I have mead. I have Wasp mead. I have medium quality ale. I can sell it to you by the barrel. I have a fine wine. I can sell it to you by the barrel. Or I can sell you ale by the horn. What would you like? I also have milk.
Can I get 2 shots of something and a bottle of your strongest wine? 2 bottles of your strongest wine.
That's going to be Wasp Venom wine, and it's 400 gold a bottle.
Jesus.
What's the next price range?
That would be Linworm, and that is, that's Sanguine wine, and it's 200 gold a bottle.
I'll take 1 of each of those and a shot of, and 2 shots of something.
Okay, so you want a bottle of Linworm, which is 5 copper, and a bottle of Sanguine, which is 200 gold. Correct?
No, the 2 bottles, the expensive bottle and the cheaper next one. So 600.
Okay. So you want the wasp venom wine and the sanguine wine?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you wanted just a horn?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's going to be 600 gold and 5 copper.
All right. I hand it to her.
She produces a very, very ornate looking bottle. You can tell the glass was hand blown and decorated. It is inlaid silver, gold, and on the sanguine bottle, there is a skull, which looks like it is bleeding through the eyes. And the wasp venom has a picture of an actual poison wasp, as there are several floating inside of it. She then hands you your one horn of stale ale before taking the coins behind her and opening dimension door to store them. Can't be too careful. Way too many people here for that much gold just to be lying around. You probably shouldn't carry that bottle in the open either. There are some people here that would kill you over it.
Nah, they can try. I took the horn, put the bottles in my shirt or something.
In your pack?
In my pack, yeah.
Okay. You slide the bottles into your pack, and what's your passive perception?
A whole lot of serious therapy. Look at my eye twitching.
I take the pack and I turn it around.
So I'm gonna need a whole lot of serious therapy. Look at my eye twitching. For the soul, I'm gonna need a whole lot of serious therapy. Look at
Trying to get something to fucking get fixed.
Oh, you're watching Shrek? Is that what you're doing over there, Shrek 2?
No, it's a fucking video on... Fucking video on my phone. I have a Bluetooth device that isn't working.
Okay. Well, anyways, what's your passive perception there, Red?
19.
Okay. You make it to the door without much interference. You bust several people trying to quick slide their hand into your bag to grab it. Or grab something.
Anyone that does that, I'm slapping.
No.
No, in the face.
Okay. You slap several different creatures as you leave. The tables howl with laughter as they see their friend get bitch slapped openly in a bar. Except for the last one. The last one stands up. And what you thought was a smaller individual begins to stand up and tower over you. Looking down at you at 7'4", a large dragonborn. Looks down at you. Do we have a problem? He says, cracking his neck.
Anyone ever tell you you're uglier than a plucked owlbear's ass?
Go ahead and roll performance on that. Or are we going to do this for a bluff?
I made it there yet.
A bluff.
Okay, give me the bluff.
A bluff, intimidation. Actually, no. I think I'm better at intimidation, ain't I?
It's okay, you won.
Oh. Okay.
He rolled a 1
tonight, apparently.
Oh.
He believes you. He sits back down to the shock of everybody at the table. They all begin to mock him.
The only appropriate thing you can do at this point is buy the poor guy a drink.
And I just smirk and walk away.
As you step out the door after this interaction, You step onto the street and notice that at this point they'd still be inside the forge. There's nobody outside the temple.
My temple?
Correct.
I give a big sigh and start walking back to my temple.
Okay. As you get to the temple, you notice indeed there are no guards on this building. Give me an Arcana check.
Arcana. Yes, I need one. Arcana is +3.
Will you two quit licking each other?
Do you know
I'm sorry.
how often I have to say that at my house for my little ones?
Oh, I have two dogs over there that are just licking each other's head back and forth.
19.
Hang on.
Freak.
Hang on.
Is it?
Nope, you can't see trouble from this angle. Can you, Will? Come here. You see her now? Come here, Will. Here. Fine. It's big, baby. Anyways. What was your roll?
19.
19? Okay. You notice that there are several glyphs on the front of this building, all resonating all at once, and there is an arcane lock on the door. You can tell that one of the glyphs is Meteor Swarm.
I go to the forge now. Not touching that.
Chicken shit.
I'm smarter than this character now.
Oh no, Dom. Do you know what Meteor Swarm is? It's an 8th level spell.
Vaguely. Yeah, vaguely. I recall seeing it.
It's one of those that would probably level half the city going off.
So I go to the forge now. Not touching that.
You walk through various alleyways and you feel a tug at your pocket, but you don't feel anything go out. Quite the contrary, you feel something fall in.
I instantly turn around to see what's there.
Give me a perception check.
Thanks. Perception is extremely high.
You're gonna need it.
Well, I mean, I got a +9 to it, so it was 22.
You don't see anything.
Damn.
They had a +8
Oh,
to stealth, and they rolled real fucking high.
I didn't roll that high.
They rolled a 19.
Oh.
So, you don't see anybody.
Reach in my pocket and see what it is.
Okay. As you fumble around in your pockets, you feel the normal things in there. Various gold. Whatever little knickknacks you would keep yourself. But then, you feel a chess piece in your pocket. Do you pull it out?
Yep.
Okay. Give me a nature check, please.
22.
The chess piece you pull out of your pocket is made from human bone. It is a bishop.
I'm gonna do an Arcana check on it.
Okay. What are we checking for?
detect magic on it.
Oh, you're just seeing if it's magical?
Yeah.
Okay.
Arcana is plus, so that's 19.
It is not magical.
Don't notice any scratches or messages or glyphs on the piece.
You can tell this was carved by hand. Very good workmanship. Whoever did it has worked with a lot of bones to make things over the years. To whittle with this proficiency.
Let's put the tracker back in my pocket because I don't know it's that properly.
Tracker, omen, warning. We'll find out next week. Because Dom needs to go to bed.
Shortly, at least.
Yep. So, thanks everybody who came out for D&D. We got through a big chunk of the story part. Based off interactions today, you will all level up.
Oh,
Woo!
So make sure we get that done. Maurice Day, we will rebuild it. Probably probably Wednesday. We can sit down if you're able.
What time Wednesday?
Whenever you have time.
Okay, then we'll have to do it earlier in the day on Wednesday.
That's fine.
Because I do try to stream on Wednesday night.
That's fine. We can do it around my son's nap time. I'll just message you.
I love how the bot works on both of us because we have the same command.
Which one?
You put Zero put in Discord on your side, and because we're doing shared chat, it shared yours and mine.
I only see yours.
I see yours from Botrix Official.
It says an error occurred on my side.
Oh, for me it shows.
I don't know.
Both on both.
So does that mean if I use a raid, I take both our communities?
I don't think so. I think it's only your community.
Which communities can we go and torture then? The only one that I have online is the Witchling.
I have a few people online.
Who we torturing?
Well, it depends. What are you looking for?
I'll trust your gut. Send me which one you want to send.
Puppies. Lucky.
What?
What? Sorry, I thought I was muted.
No.
I was looking at puppy pictures.
That could have gotten spicy. I thought it was muted.
Puppies?
You weren't.
I think that's...
My friend sent me puppy pictures.
Oh, puppy pictures. It's not cat pictures.
No, it's not cat pictures. It's puppy pictures.
You want to just... Okay. The person you just shouted out?
Yeah.
Is that who we're raiding?
Make sure you type it in correctly, Panda.
I'm doing one better. I'm using copy-paste.
That way we don't end up on a streamer that's doing like bikini hot tub stuff.
Oh, that was one time and it was hilarious. It says invalid username. What? What the hell?
You probably have a space at one end.
Probably.
Or did he copy the shout out tag too?
No. We'll try that again. There we go.
There you go.
I did it.
Yay.
No, it did not overtake hers.
Alrighty. Well, thanks everybody who came out. We'll see you next week, and you have a great one. Later.
Bye. Later, guys.
All right, we are going to go share the love over to Pyro, who is currently playing Dead by Daylight. Thank you all for coming out, showing your love, showing your support. I greatly appreciate it. Stream schedule for this week has been posted in Discord. So have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Happy Mother's Day once again. A wonderful start to your week, and I will see you next time. Bye.